The Union Budget 2025 has made major announcements for the middle class, especially tax cuts. No income tax up to 12 lakh rupees a year. Sounds like a big win, right? But here's the catch. There's no clear definition of who actually falls under the middle class in India, and different studies give wildly different numbers. So what does this budget really mean for the middle class? Let's break it down. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, presenting the first full budget of Modi 3.0 government, announced a major tax relief. Salaried individuals earning up to 12 lakh rupees per year won't have to pay any income tax under the new regime. Here's how the new tax slabs look like. Between 0 to 4 lakh rupees, there's no tax. Between 4 to 8 lakh rupees, 5% tax will be levied. Similarly, in the next slab, that is between 8 and 12 lakh rupees, it is 10%, 15% for 12 to 16 lakh rupees, 20% for 16 to 20 lakh rupees, 25% for 20 to 24 lakh rupees, and above 24 lakh rupees will be 30%. The government has also raised the TDS limit on rent from 2.4 lakh rupees to 6 lakhs, helping small taxpayers. Sitharaman said that the centre will forego 1 lakh crore rupees in direct tax revenue with these changes, aiming to boost household consumption and savings. A new income tax bill, meanwhile, will also be introduced in the parliament next week. The budget clearly targets the middle class, but who actually qualifies as the middle class? India has no uniform definition for the middle class, making it difficult to pinpoint who benefits from these tax changes. Different organizations and studies have tried to define it using income, spending patterns, or taxpayer data. For example, the Price 2022 survey says middle class means households that earn between 5 to 30 lakh rupees per year. Middle class individuals are those who earn somewhere between 1.09 to 6.46 lakh rupees per year. A government-private body named NCAER defines middle class as households that earn somewhere between 2 to 10 lakh rupees per year. Similarly, Abhijit Banerjee and Esther Duflo, who are Nobel Prize-winning economists, define middle-class individuals as people who spend $2 to $10 per day, which roughly translates to 58,000 to 2.9 lakh rupees per year. Government's EWS criteria, meanwhile, defines households earning less than 8 lakh rupees per year who qualify as the economically weaker section, that is the EWS reservation. Clearly, different studies place the middle class at vastly different income levels. The size of India's middle class depends on who you ask. Estimates vary widely. The 2002 estimate of Price pegs 43.2 crore people, that is 31% of the population, as middle class between 2020 to 2021. This is expected to reach 100 crore by 2047, which accounts for 61% of the population. Oxford Economics, in its 2022 report, pegs 46 crore Indians as middle class. Pew Research in 2021 report says middle class population is somewhere between 9.9 to 6.6 crore after COVID-19. The middle class now is just 4.78% of the population, where most Indians are in the low income group. The India Human Development Survey, also known as the IHDS report in 2011 to 12, says that the middle class makes up about 28.05% of the population. Another of its study in 2014 says that 40% of the households in India are middle class. Government estimate based on taxpayers in 2011 to 12 says middle class is just 2.87 crore people, which is about 2% of the population. So the numbers vary drastically depending upon the criteria used. The middle class is in focus not just in the budget but also in politics. India's President Draupadi Murmu linked India's economic progress to middle class aspirations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, ahead of the budget, said that he hoped Ma Lakshmi blesses the middle class with prosperity. Now coming to the Aam Aadmi Party's Delhi election pitch. With Delhi Assembly polls slated to be held on the 5th of February, the Aam Aadmi Party released a middle-class manifesto. It demands higher allocations for education, health, and a higher tax exemption limit. Delhi has 67% middle-class population, which is the highest among wealthy states. With multiple definitions and varying numbers, the middle class remains a political economic puzzle. The budget offers big tax breaks, but only if you fall under the government's middle class definition. So, does this budget actually benefit the middle class? Or is the middle class too broad a term to have a clear impact? Let us know what you think in the comments. Stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express for all the updates and analysis of Budget 2025.